Hello everyone, so I thought I'd do something slightly different today due to the sales have been quite all over the place. There's been so much stuff going on. I haven't. This is too much to do for a normal sales update from half of the month. So I did say this a couple of months ago that I'd probably just do this, take some screenshots of some nice sales which is going out. I do apologise that it is going to be in the portrait mode. So if you're watching landscape, you're going to see small pictures. If you're on the phone, I recommend you to turn it around so you watch it in portrait. Sort of on here, just to I've taken screenshots and. When I take screenshots, I couldn't actually get all the details in. So this is what I've done. This one, I'm going to look at it. If this worked for you, just say in the comments if it didn't work or did work, and I'll change. Well, I'll change back to using what I'm doing in January, sort of on there. So to start off with them, so I'm going to basically I've taken 13 items from eBay and 10 items from Amazon. Just to show a few things what's going over, sort of on it itself. So the first thing I've got here is a Star Wars bundle. Lightsabers I picked up for £2 each at the charity shop, and I had a Lego Star Wars game. And then what I did say, I said I'm going to delist that and put it with the Lego Star Wars game. But as soon as I said that, I sold the Lego Star Wars game on its own. So I went down to CX and picked these up for a couple of quid each. So I'm in this. What's it? 2, 4, 6. Around about £7. I think I'm into this bundle, but I managed to get £33 for it with free postage, sort of on there. So a nice little happy little Star Wars bundle. So the next one, say I'm always mentioning I get good money for guitars and sort of. This is a Xbox 360 guitar. Again, I had the guitar picked up for £1. I had no gains, so I bought the CX. I went to Free CX and bought a couple of games for about £1.50 and £2 each, something like that. So not much in it. But this guitar was actually all complete. It didn't have the battery pack or battery cover. It didn't have a guitar strap, but I still managed to get £29 for it for sort of for the Xbox sort of game. So happy there. This was quite funny. I go to my wife, so I really need to look at this or lower the price because it's been sitting around for a couple of months and not being sold at all. So I was going to look at that. As soon as I said that, Bosch £58 came in. So very, very happy on that. So I basically paid £15 for this at the indoor tabletop car boot sale. It's a normal sort of Samsung 8mm camera, and it's also got a wide angle lens which screws on the front of the camera as well, bag and all accessories. So I was very happy with that one when that actually went out. This here, food bundle, 10 pouches, 25 servings. I took best offer on this. I did have it for £39, something like that. I paid £1 for it, brand new and sealed, freeze dry sort of meals. So when an offer of £30 came in, yeah, I was all over that because I was only in it for £1, sort of on there. Lions Barney the Dinosaur School Playhouse with a couple of figures. Again, I said rare on there because I can hardly see anything on there, and when they did sell, they sell for fairly good money. I got £25 for this. It did have a little bit of damage, which I did mention on the railings. So if you look where the yellow sort of dinosaur is, there's the railing sort of coming on there. They're slightly pulled off and bent. So I did mention that in the listing. So I adjusted the price accordingly, but I still got £25. I paid £2 for this at the charity shop. Harry Potter books. I was going through my books a few days ago, and I was going. I've got all these books. I mentioned on the video that I had all these books sort of sitting on there, and I couldn't work out why they weren't selling. I found out some of them weren't actually listed. I thought they were. So this is the Harry Potter paperback collection 1 to 7, and I put it on for £30. It wasn't too many sort of listed. Within 4 or 5 hours of actually listing, it went for £30. So that was a nice little sale. It cleared out quite a few books, sort of on there. PS2 dance mats. I think I paid 50p for the dance mat and the UK set. The guy goes to me as new. I was just bad condition, but I remember saying, but the disc was open and used sort of thing. But I picked the other disc up for 50p, so I was in this for £2, and I got £18 back, sort of on there. Monopoly Simpsons edition. It's just standard sort of things. It was in very good condition. I got £16 for that. Can't, oh, that was one of the ones I paid 14p for in the bundles, so that's why the lower prices. Um, this this was a whole collection of Nerf, not Nerf blasters, sort of third party blasters, which every time I've been buying bundles, I've had one of these sort of kicking around inside it. They don't really sell on their own too much. In the end, I just thought, let's put it on for an auction. It went through 2 auction cycles of 10 days and no bids whatsoever. I started at a higher price and started a bit lower. In the end, I put it on for 99p, just to shift it out. It got 9 bids, went for £12 5p with £10 postage. Only cost me £5 to post it, so a little bit more than that. But again, these are all just other ones that were laying around I didn't really want, so I was happy to get anything for them really. I just wanted space, and they were taking lots of space up. This was a very good condition photo album. The front page was slightly scuffled, but other than that, it was perfect, good, new. It's like I paid £1 for it at the car boot sale. Got £20 plus. This is now where I started doing postage now, so I've had a few people with recommendations and sort of things about postage. I've looked into it, and I can see it's actually a little bit better having postage. So now as the things go on, now you see postage sort of come on. So that was that. I had a few messages back and forwards with this, asking when it got listed. Realised we didn't say how many it held and what size photos it held and that sort of stuff. So someone was going back and forwards, and I was happy we got that sale. This was a board game I made up myself. I was getting rid of all my Trivia Pursuit cards, and I thought, well, I've got so many of the same things. Let's see if I can make up a game sort of on there. So what I did, I got the game, got the dice and all the cheeses, and I made up 10 packs of different types of cards with 50 cards inside it. I made 7 of these up. I started off selling them at £10 each. When I put them on, 2 went very, very quickly, so I upped the price eventually to £12, and they still went quite quickly on there, so I was quite happy with those ones. Oh, excuse me. This is quite a funny little. I put this one on because quite a funny little story. It says free postage. It wasn't free postage. Sort of on there. I had someone asked me a while ago, can they have both of the Wii's? And I had 2, a white one and a black one. He wanted both of them. He wanted to know what would it be for combined postage without going for the GSP program. So I checked the prices, I checked the weights through the Royal Mail sort of thing over there. I weighed them up, and it came up to £23 postage for both of the Wii's together for the weight. So I put it on there, messaged him. I said I'll add it to so GSP was still on there, but I added additional postage sort of on there for £23, and then this guy never bought them, so I had these 2 Wii's on there for £23 each, and then this guy from Ireland he didn't want to go for the job. He wanted to get it before Christmas, so paid £23 plus the £30 for the Wii. It cost me £11 to post it, so I was quids in on there. Then I do believe this is the last one for eBay. 3DS with a couple of games and a case and stylus and that sort of stuff. This was my wife's one. She knows now I bought this. Got a 3DS XL Pokemon edition for Christmas. So we thought, well, might as well just recoup my money just before Christmas, be a little bit better. I put it on. I started off at £110 plus postage. When I looked around, I actually saw there's not really any because when I was looking at buying it now, this exact console was only selling for about £70-80. But when I looked into the bids, it was selling for £100, sort of around that sort of mark, very consistent. So I thought, okay, so let's have a quick look at this. And I looked into it. There was no normal 3DSs, they're all XLs. So I thought, well, this is easy. Put this on, then I upped the price for £130 plus postage, and I go to her. I go, I bet this is going to be gone by the end of the day. And yes, within 8 hours of listing, it was sold. Yeah, so happy with that. And now we're moving on to my Amazon sort of sales now. So I've got a few little snippets. This one here, Borderlands It's new and sealed. Remember, I bought loads and loads of these games from a car boot a while ago. Someone was selling off all these things for £1 each, new and sealed. So I bought these. I've found about 4 or 5 of these now. Most of them are going abroad, but that's just 7. It's just saying a few little other cheaper things what are going out. Nerf Armstrong. This is a bit of retail arbitrage. I bought this from Tesco's for £11, and then I managed to get £26. I bought 2 of these, and both of them sold within hours of each other. They're sitting up there for quite some time. They suddenly just both went straight away. Another retail arbitrage. This was bought from when what's it called? The Disney shop was having a 70% sale. So I went round and picked 2 or 3 of these up. Sort of Elsa's. I paid £10 each for them, and got €39 sort of on there for the Elsa doll. Again, Tesco's on their sales, toy sales just before Christmas. I picked this up for $12.50. I picked 3 of these up, so Playmobil sort of city action set, makes noises and that sort of thing. And I sold one, then one got returned. Sold another one that got returned. I don't know why they're getting returned. They were brand new and sealed. And then suddenly all 3 went straight away, and I've had no problems ever since those ones. So happy on that. So £32. This was actually bought from quite some time ago. Sort of Lego Friends set. I've had it sitting around for ages. It was new and sealed, so I managed to get £28 for that one. I paid £10, I do believe, from Tesco's when it was reduced. This is what I mentioned a couple of days ago. These aren't these sort of. I've sold this 19th. I forgot. I thought I just did the 15th. I don't know what they are. All over the place. Yeah. So I did say I sold this on both platforms, eBay and Amazon. So this was a merchant fulfilled. My very first ever merchant fulfilled sale. Sort of on here. Got €44 plus shippage on top of that for the new and sealed guitar. So happy on there. And the last thing which just went literally just yesterday was a jigsaw, which I paid £1.54 from a charity shop in Wyndham a few weeks just before Christmas. I wanted to send a shipment of new sealed stuff up to Amazon, so I quickly went out and found as much new sealed stuff as I could, and then so that went up there, went for 15. Again, another board game from that same sort of haul. I went round to £26 for a Drummond Park. Best in TV and movies, so I took £26 for that one. This was a big bundle I had a while ago. I bought a N64 plus some games, and the guy goes to me, "Oh, it works and everything on there." I can't get the N64 to work at all, but I had another N64, so this one worked, and he also called me out as well, because I had to go to the bank quickly to go buy some more sort of get some more money quickly. I come back and he took the game out. There was a Mario All Stars, which is this one. They also had new what's it called? Super Mario Brothers 3 in there as well. Packed it all up, saw it all go in, then to the bank to get some money, come back, gave him the money, didn't check in the bag again, did I? Yeah, and I found that not until I got home that he took that game, Super Mario game, out of the bag, and then before he gave it to me, so I actually paid him the money, thinking that was in there, and got home it wasn't there. So I'm really annoyed. Haven't seen him since. So on there. I think this is the last thing. This was actually, I got to do a shout out to Ads Robinson here. I never thought of sending consoles into Amazon. He said he sold his black one or console in this exact same listing, sort of on here. Nintendo Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort Motion Plus controller. And he's getting good money for it. And I thought, I had a box which only had one insert instead of both inserts, and I managed to fill it up with all the stuff it says on the listing. And there's only about 4 or 5 Wiis on there, and the Wiis which are listed are £400. Yeah, so if you look at this listing, this is one to really look into, because most of the stuff, there's like free Wiis on there, and FBA people are trying to get £300 or £400 for them, sort of on there. So if you put yours in, it's the same sort of thing, around about the £90 mark, you're going to sell it very, very quickly. I sold this within an hour or two of being active. sort of on here. So because everything else is so overpriced, when you go to the other ones, they're only getting £40, £50. So you need to make sure you find the right listing for that if you're going to send them up there. Oh, and that's it. That's my daughter having she went to the movies a couple of days ago to watch Moana, so she's enjoying herself there. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. Just let me know how you found this type of portrait thing. I do like filming on landscapes because it's a lot clearer when you're looking at it. But when I took screenshots, I physically couldn't actually. If I turn it around, it sort of moves it around, mucks it up. You can't really see it at all. If you're watching on like a PC or a laptop screen, it should be quite big anyway. So, but thanks again. Hope your sales for this Christmas are going well, and I hope you have a good New Year. And I'll see you later on. Bye for now.